President Trump has often claimed to be the most pro-NRA president ever. But in the wake of the Florida school shooting, he's now looking at some new gun restrictions. Meanwhile, the students from Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School are still demanding action. ABC's Tara Palmieri has the story from D.C.
Parkland students traveled on buses nearly 500 miles to be told nothing can be done. At the Florida state capitol, legislators voted against even considering a ban on semi-automatic rifles. Some students were shaken by the blow.
It was a big punch in the gut because it'll be a week tomorrow since this happened, and already there's another roadblock in front of us.
This is not about Democrats, this is not about Republicans, this isn't left or right. This is a movement for humanity, for safety, for keeping our citizens alive.
But they're not giving up. These students who survived the massacre at Parkland will have 40 to 60 meetings today, including with the state attorney general, the Senate president, and the Speaker of the House. They're also expected to meet with the governor. They're vowing to storm Washington next. In D.C., there seems to be momentum for modest changes. The president announced yesterday that he proposed a directive on banning bump stocks.
I signed a memorandum directing the attorney general to propose regulations to ban all devices that turn legal weapons into machine guns.
But bump stocks were used in the Las Vegas shooting, not at Parkland. President Trump also signaled his support for a Senate bill that fixes instant background checks, tweeting, "Whether we are Republican or Democrat, we must now focus on strengthening background checks." The students seem to understand that change rarely happens overnight.
We're not hoping for magical results.
President Trump will host a listening session this afternoon with survivors of the Parkland massacre, Columbine, and Newtown. Yesterday, White House spokesperson Sarah Sanders said the president would not rule out supporting an age limit on gun purchases. Tara Palmieri, ABC News, Washington.